All right, guys, here we have another solid client interview. So we got Florian and also Remo. These guys are absolutely crushing right now. They're actually in Greece right now, so just by the lake, it's a pretty fun time. But this is probably like the fastest results that I've seen in a while. So these guys literally went from 0 to 12K profit week in the first 2 weeks of joining the mentorship. So that's pretty much it. If you guys want to do a quick intro, we could kind of get into it then.
Awesome. So I'm just starting off here to basically give you guys some background. So me and Flo just started out in Germany, in the German market, and actually had a company there already, focused primarily on martial arts, like as a niche-wise, and we were doing pretty good. But we just had the problem that the scalability just wasn't really there because the market is limited. And, I saw your client interview with Charlie Morgan back then,
Yeah.
and thus kind of like followed your channel. And I saw that you were doing really great, and we actually implemented some of your free strategies that you posted on YouTube back then into our own
Oh,
company.
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Okay.
we got it was the Loom automation for the email sending, and we got great results with that, got a few clients. And thus I already had like the kind of trust.
Yeah.
And then I just followed you on social media and stuff. And later, I saw that you were doing this mentorship thing, and then we thought like let's give it a try because, obviously it's international. That's what we wanted to get into anyways because we want to scale the company and leave Germany because that's what we did anyways. We left Germany because it's basically zero life quality, and yeah, just wanted to expand and grow the company.
Yeah, exactly. So where exactly are you guys right now, by the way? Are you guys like, I remember you guys said you're at some lake, but what exact like city is it?
Yeah. So we started off. We left Germany this year, beginning of this year, with the money we made from the SMMA in Germany, and we were in Cyprus for 3 months.
Right. Yeah.
About travel around, yeah. And then we just kind of got tired of it. And then actually moved to Greece now. And in this process of, going from Cyprus to Greece, we started the mentorship with you and scaled even more in the USA market and, got a lot of money coming in, doing really great. And thus we can, do anything we want, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I remember just having that feeling as well, just at the start. It's such a like crazy feeling just when you're first starting out and just making money online, just like from your laptop. It's one of the most like freeing feelings in the world. I remember having that. It's
Yeah,
a crazy feeling. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and also just like for some context, just like to the audience. So these guys actually were running like their own agency, as I said, in the martial arts niche for quite a while. I think it was close to what, like how long was it? Was it about a year or so, or?
Yeah, it was close to a year, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's the thing. Just give you guys full, authentic truth context. So these guys actually were already running their own agency. Pretty much just a wrong niche. Bad systems, bad client acquisition systems. Just kind of hard to scale. And then I realized that, mentored them, and then stopped a new niche, and then went from like 0 to 12K weeks in the first few weeks of doing it, which was pretty crazy. But what did you guys actually join a course before this, by the way?
Yeah, we had the Charlie Morgan course and worked through it, and there was already a ton of knowledge out of it. And through that, we were able to get a few clients in Germany. But I think you can't compare a course with a mentorship. And
Yeah.
we even thought about it before getting the mentorship with you. Okay, this will be crazy. But after a few days and weeks, it was way bigger and completely crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I think that's the big thing is people will join courses, but like having that actual mentor in place is where you really like skyrocket the growth of the business. So, yeah, and then how would you guys say, with like the course that you guys joined, where did you guys actually like kind of take the agency to as well before you actually joined the mentorship?
What exactly do you mean by the question? Like,
Oh, I take these as like revenue wise. Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
we were at,
About 3 to 5K per month.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
I
Sweet.
mean, we had like a lot of projects on the side, so we made a lot more money, obviously. But just agency-wise, we did like 3 to 5K, and we had around 3 to 5 clients, and we were doing pretty good. We got results and stuff. It was just, not having someone helping us with the acquisition and also the limited scalability.
Yeah.
We just got through it pretty quick, and yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like just not having like someone to actually expose your paradigm a bit, because I feel like with you guys, you probably, if you didn't have me as a mentor, you probably would have just stayed in that niche and stayed in the location as well, and just kind of
Yeah.
been stuck in that kind of same loops. But once you have someone to kind of just expose and show the new paradigm, then that's when it really starts to scale. And what were you guys' thoughts kind of like actually before joining the mentorship, like right before you're about to join, like kind of what were your thoughts about the whole mentorship, or just even your views about the mentorship, and then kind of what about after as well?
Yeah. The thing about the mentorships is, of course, there are a lot of people out there saying they have the best mentorship or the best course. So there was a bit of a skepticism there, but we already had your free value from YouTube, and we thought, okay, you just don't seem like a scammy dude. We saw your testimonial video with Charlie Morgan, so we had trust in you, and then we just tried it. And
Yeah. I think also a big part of it is, because we already had initial success with the business model, we knew that it worked and we knew it was scalable. We just didn't know quite how. This is why mentorship is so great, because mentor essentially, by definition, is someone who's an expert in one field who guides you to become an expert as well. So, yeah.
100%. Yeah.
I think it's really important for most people to understand that like every business model works. You just, have to stick with it, have to get into it, build your own paradigm around it where it benefits you and where you actually make progress, track all the metrics and stuff, and then get someone out there who's way better than you, who has made a lot more money, did a lot more business, and then just try to work together with them and actually, scale the company and not be arrogant, just listen to what they have to say, implement in your own company, in your own life, and see the improvement. And one thing which I also want to mention, which is really crazy, is which I also value a lot about your mentorship, especially, is that you don't just touch on the business side, but also on the mental health, on the physical health. Because, when you're doing business, you're not just doing business to collect money. You're also improving your whole life, because you can't do anything with money if you're sick, if you're dead, if you're fat. So that's really valuable for most people, because most people underestimate those things, and there's so much you can learn about that too. And I mean, Eric made a pretty crazy transformation himself, health-wise and business-wise. So I think that's, for the average person, really, really valuable.
Yeah, 100%. And also, I think like you guys were saying earlier as well, like the actual community aspect of the mentorship as well. Like there's not just the actual mentorship, but I feel like you guys also got a ton of value just from the actual community as well, right?
Yeah, this is the thing about mentorships, that most of people don't know, that you don't just have the mentor to ask things and getting help from. You also have a community of the other mentees. They are in the same position or even where you want to get, and you can ask them, can connect with them. And this is as much important than the simple mentorship, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I feel like everyone just progresses more when there's just like a group of the same people all on the same path as you, trying to get to the same place. And if you just connect with other guys and stuff like that, then I feel like that's where most of the mentees will progress the most, when they're also doing that additionally as well. And as well, just like in-person events as well, because I mean, you guys will be probably coming over to the Greece Mastermind in I guess next month. That'll be a fun time. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's as I briefly touched on earlier, you have to change your whole life and your whole like mindset, your whole paradigms. So community really helps, because all these people are either in the process of changing it or already changed it to a higher degree than you have. Thus, you can adapt quicker to everything the course and also the mentorship offers. Yeah, basically, because all these people just want to accelerate themselves, and having meetings with them, talking with them about stuff. You can help each other, and it's just really great to form a new identity, which is key to actually get what you want.
And I think for me, it was a big motivation the first days where we didn't have our first sale yet. We saw in the group chat that everyone just says, okay, guys, I have a new sale, and it's just a crazy motivation to see everyone making sales, and then just have to make our own sales.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. Like once you just surround yourself with winners, like all the people in the community, then you just feel so much more motivated to just catch up with them. So yeah,
Super true.
That's huge. Yeah. And what would you guys say for people who are like thinking of joining, but they don't want to like put in the work, and it's going to be come easily to them, because that's not exactly what it is. But what would you kind of say to those kind of people who just are thinking of joining, but they don't want to like put in the work and stuff like that?
I think people who don't want to get a mentor in something, they didn't understand yet what value is behind that. So I think a mentor is the smartest thing to do when you're in a niche, or when you want to get a business or personal trainer, in every field. Mentor is so it helps you so much. It saves you time. It's I don't know how to describe it. It's just the
Yeah,
best thing to do, in my opinion.
yeah. If you guys were compared to like joining the mentorship compared to you guys joining another course, like where do you think you would be? You probably wouldn't be at right now where you guys are at like 12K weeks pulling in. That's
No,
pretty fucking
no.
crazy.
And
Yeah,
we were also not looking to, get a course from someone else because we just understood and saw the value in mentorship and also you as a person because, we followed you on social media, saw what you were doing, and it was just really authentic to us. And it's just natural human instinct that you just want to connect with the person.
yeah,
And yeah, that's exactly what we did. So basically, I would recommend this mentorship to anyone. But I think for you to have success with it, you need to work really hard yourself. So
yeah,
what I mean with anyone is it doesn't matter which kind of person you are. It's just you just need one common trait. That's just hard work, just getting things done. Being efficient and smart. But you can technically do it at any point in your life, yeah, because it's really not that complicated when you have the help with the mentees and also the mentor itself and also the course. Technically, do it. You just stick to it.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. Like the people who don't get the fastest results are always just the guys who are not putting in the same amount of input as you guys, because you guys were doing more just like crazy inputs, and if other guys are sometimes people get a bit jealous of the results and stuff like that, but it's simply this they just don't put in the work as much as you guys were. So that's the thing. It's definitely huge. So if anyone's listening to this, if you're thinking about joining, whenever you do join, just be prepared to go absolutely crazy in the first few months of doing it, because then you're gonna get the obviously best results. But yeah,
Because
yeah,
I think what's also important to mention is I touched on this earlier with you have to change your whole life
Mhm.
because the mentorship is not just about doing the business model, it's about changing your whole life in every aspect, like mindset wise, health wise, and business wise. So if you're not committed to doing all of this, your life will be miserable. If you only do one of it, you will not get the best human experience. So it's Darwinism. It's the most adaptable the most adaptable organism who survives, and it's absolutely true. So you have to do everything in the mentorship, except that you are far behind and that you just need to learn this and implement it.
yeah,
And one thing we learned in the mindset stuff, there is no really truth, only what we believe is truth. So really anyone can just make their own truth, change their personality to making 12K weeks. So it's really anyone can do it and should do it.
yeah, exactly. That's very true, because I feel like pretty much going from like 0 to 10K month, or at least in your guys' case scenario, like 0 to 12K weeks, like you guys actually had to evolve that identity from that old, martial arts gym agency self-image, only has like a few clients, to now pulling in like 12K weeks. I feel like you guys made that jump in identity, and that's pretty much the main reason you guys got there as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Super
yeah,
true.
100%. Sweet. Well, I think pretty much like wrapping up here. I mean, do you guys have anything else to kind of say, or just what would you say to someone who's thinking of joining? They're kind of on the edge, just looking at this, thinking of joining. What would you kind of say to them?
Yeah, I think we both definitely recommend to join because of all the things we touched on earlier, and also when you just get to the next stage in life, you just appreciate everything a lot more and grateful for the journey. And also, we're really looking forward to the mastermind and the meetups,
Yeah,
connecting with people, seeing you obviously, and just having a great time, man. Because it's not, you can either seek pleasure or you can seek happiness. Happiness only comes from building something worthwhile and actually sacrificing something for it, and just us being able to live on our own terms, decide what we do with our own time, being here in Greece, not giving a fuck about anyone or anything, just being able what to do, traveling where we want to, and yeah, this is just really valuable, and thus we both definitely recommend to join this mentorship because it did exactly what we needed. It covers everything, and we are very, very, very happy with the experience.
yeah, 100%. Sweet. Well, yeah, I think we pretty much covered everything, but that was definitely super solid. I guess that's pretty much it. Where should the audience find you? Maybe I'll plug you guys' Instagrams in the bio so you guys could maybe start following you. But yeah, that's definitely really, really solid call. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So sweet. If you guys are actually interested in joining the mentorship, just DM me on Instagram at Eric, and I'll get you guys sorted, or you could just book a call with the link below. But I think that's it. So I'll see you guys soon then. Thanks for hopping on.
See ya, man.
Yeah.
Take care.
Sweet.